Okay, so when we last left our heroes, you had liberated the city of Guyville. No, wait, that's the last conversation. The city of Baldur's Gate, both from the giants and from the beholder gangster that took it over. Although, as you were leaving town, you learned that the cult of positive thinking known as Pekler Bach had grown even bigger, and people were giving it credit for freeing the town from the giants and not yourself. So that's growing, and you following the clues given to you, especially the clue given to you by the goddess of knowledge. You went in the direction of Khalifa's hometown of Silvery Moon. In fact, you teleported right to the library. You looked around, saw Schmax and Breezy did their sneaky thing and crawled down a hole. You saw some drow patrolling the city. Uh, wow, I'm losing the audience quickly.
No, we're here.
Okay, Schmax and Breezy went down a hole that appeared to have been one of the major holes for the giant invasion from below. Uh, Found that it connected to some older tunnels, which were presumably drow underdark tunnels, and also found some stone giants that said, "Yeah, we were hoodwinked and hypnotized. The drow befuddled our minds and convinced us that the people up above were demons, and that's why we attacked. And we feel really bad about that." So it certainly appears that there was a connection to the drow tunnels, and they got the stone giants to invade the city, and then they went in and took over. You Neil did a scrying spell to see what was up with Drist, and you saw him laying in some dungeon cell asleep, and the guards outside were saying, "Ah, oh, this traitor, I want to kill him, but the queen says we have to leave him alive." You contacted Darth, your other drow friends. They said, "Come meet us at our swamp chateau." You went there, and they were saying, "Yeah, Drist is captured and he's going to be sacrificed." At that point, you got a visit from your silver dragon friend, Ella, who you met in Barovia. She flew in and dumped a bunch of knowledge on you and said, "Yeah, the drow are going to do two sacrifices. It's going to be a light elf in Silvery Moon and a dark elf in their town of Minzo. Both of them are going to be at noon on Midsummer's Day, which is 4 days from now. And if one of those sacrifices happens, that'll be bad. There'll be lots of spiders. If both of them happen, it'll be even worse. The whole, Lolth and her spider realm will take over this whole part of the world." So Khalifa suggested and she encouraged that you split into two teams. These cities are far enough apart from each other that it's unlikely you could hit both. So you split into two teams with the octopodemos going to Silvery Moon to rescue Khalifa's father, who is the apparent sacrifice there, and Darth going to Menzo to rescue Drist, who is the sacrifice there. And that's where we left off. You're hanging out in their swamp house. Uh, you got 4 days until the sacrifice happens. That's where we left off. So the last proposal I heard was that no, that the Octopodemos go to Silver Moon and Darth go to Minzer, and that for them it'll be approximately a 4 day walk. So they better get moving.
Yeah, we're not, I thought the hole that we were investigating was in Silvery Moon.
You were in Silver Moon, and the hole you're investigating was in Silver Moon. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we are there.
No, you're not there. Then you walked 4 days out into the swamp to meet with your other drow friends.
Yeah, so we need to head back to Silvery Moon.
All right.
Right? It was a 2 or 3 days for us, or was it 4 days also?
It was about 4 days, but you have a faster way of getting there, of course.
Right.
Yeah,
Khalifa
we
could
can-
just magic us there, right?
Yeah, we can teleport. It'll take us back to the library.
Do we know where your father is being held in Silvery Moon, or suspicions? I don't. We didn't scry on him, and did the Darth know anything about it?
I don't think they told us where where we think he'll be. I'm trying to think if there's any, this sounds like it's an important ceremony. There's a couple of different schools of thought. They could either try to do it in a very public manner, if that would please Lolth, or maybe this is just my own biases against the dark elf from my childhood upbringing. But I mean, they tend to do some of their ceremonies in dark and dank and evil looking places. So perhaps they've constructed like a some sort of chamber for it. Does anyone in the Brigand Darth know where they think that might occur from what they've seen in the city?
I mean, they haven't been in the city, or at least not. Well, they do say that they think that the queen and the high priestess will probably want to make a public show of it. They're bringing their god to this planet to take over. So they think it'll be a public show.
Makes sense. So there's we're not like a big gladiatorial city or anything. We don't have like a big stadium for that, but there are other like big venues. I mean, it's probably a bigger thing than would be in our like city courtroom. Do we have like a coliseum for sport or anything, Jay?
You tell me.
I'm trying to think if we do. I guess we probably have like a big.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there was one of those on the Rice campus too.
Yeah.
All right.
I think there's not like a big outdoor coliseum, because it's not like we have gladiatorial events or anything, but there is like a big opera hall. And so it's open to the stars, so it's not an opera hall, excuse me. It's like one of those big outdoor theaters with a big stage and like just tons of seats. But that way we can commune with the stars while we're watching, either bardic performances or, exactly. or big speeches from the dignitaries.
Or live tapings of NPR shows, or
Right. Live tapings.
When fish comes through, it's a big deal.
So I can describe that to you, and we could try to scry on my father, but he's probably not in the stadium itself. He would probably be in a holding chamber. So if we scry on him, we'll just see the chamber that he's in.
it seems like the best place to free him from, right?
We could just get into town and then find a band of patrol, like a patrol, and then we could capture and question one to see like where this is going to be.
And we already tried sending, and he just didn't respond, right? Or not?
You tried it with Drist.
But not with your father.
Yeah, maybe we didn't send it
So
to
it seems
him.
like that would be a good place to start. I mean, he may be knocked out or otherwise incapacitated, but
All right. Yeah, I can do that right now. I have that prepared, so I can. I'll cast sending and say that we've arrived in Silvery Moon with a extraction team, and I need him to tell me the location of the ceremony
and
where
current
he's being held.
yeah, we're held, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, let me take a quick look at sending.
So sending says, you shared a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you're familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables the creatures with an intelligence score of
Okay.
at least one of any distance, even other planes of existence. But if the target's on a different plane, there is a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Okay.
Even if he's not on another plane, Jay, you should just roll a d20 so we don't know.
No, actually, he can respond to sinning. So I'm sorry. What did you say? You said, sorry, say it again. I was trying to see if he even could respond. So
So
go
he
on.
can respond to it with 25 words or less. He'll know it's me. He can know, he knows that it's
But
me.
what did you say? Sorry, what was your message?
Oh, that we've arrived in Silvery Moon with an extraction team, and I need him to let me know where the ceremony's being held and where he is being held.
Okay. So backing up, are all of you in Silvery Moon?
We're not, but that's what I told
Oh,
him.
okay.
But
Okay. So you're lying to your father already. Good way to start.
we did arrive in Silvery Moon. We're just not currently in Silvery Moon.
Okay. So his response is, Khalifa, I don't know about any ceremony. I'm chained. I can't see. I can't hear anything. I don't know where I am. I'm surrounded by water. Don't try anything stupid. Send in professional soldiers.
All right. So there is a big river that runs through town, but surrounded by water makes it sound like he's on some sort of like little island in the middle of water. And I don't think there's anything like that.
He used the Elvish word to mean submerged.
Oh,
So he's surrounded by water. He's
Huh.
in water.
but he can, I guess he's not dead.
Well, that's why I was
Um,
checking to see if he could respond or not.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. What else can we do? So I guess I could, I'm talking to the group now. I could talk, he responded that he's just, underwater somewhere in town. He doesn't know where. Well, actually, he didn't say in town. He doesn't know where. He's suggested to us that we have a professional soldier team. I don't think he still realizes what kind of a team we've assembled here. I do
Let's see
have
Drist.
the ritual of water breathing that I can cast on all of us if we do have to go underwater, that I got last time we were in Silvery Moon. And so I can cast that on all of us if that comes up. So it lasts 24 hours, so we probably won't need any additional potions or anything beyond that.
I think I did prepare one of those, but I would need to gather some more ingredients to make another one. But so it sounds like we're all set there.
Yeah, this should cover up to 10 willing creatures with the ability to breathe underwater for 24 hours. So that's pretty generous. And then I guess if someone gets dispelled, they can pop up emergency potion too. I don't know if he has any item on him that we've ever seen that then Neil could use his locate object spell.
Unfortunately, the range for that was very short. I think, as I recall, like 1,000 feet.
yeah,
or
it's
Like
something.
1,000 feet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll need to find maybe do some questioning first of a patrol. I think maybe that's the right plan to start. If we can at least figure out what sector of the city he's in.
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend another spell slot and I think I'm gonna tell him that a professional extraction team is on the way, and I'll tell him to try to find any additional clues about his location, so that I can pass it along to the team.
okay.
Um,
He'll say, I don't have much. I'm submerged in water. I'm chained. I don't need to breathe, apparently. It's pitch black. It seems to be magical darkness, and I don't hear anything either. Occasionally footsteps, like I'm not deafened, but and then that's 25 words probably.
Yeah, probably.
But the most important thing I can tell you is, and then
Please insert another 25 cents.
Um, how many drow can there possibly be there?
Maybe lots, I would think.
Yeah, but what is lots? Like a brambrick load? I'm just wondering if we went and banged on some gongs, if we could just draw the drow out and see what happens.
What could go
Did-
wrong?
Did
Screw
somebody
that
say
on
gongs?
drums.
Did somebody say gongs?
Yes, yeah, or
He
play some
did.
instruments, beat a drum. Well, it seems like one way or the other, being back in the city is where we have to be, right? We know Silvery Moon's the epicenter of where this is happening.
Yeah. So we can teleport into the
Library.
library, yeah, as it's pronounced, and then try to. I think we need. If you guys are in agreement, it sounded like Ariel also thought it was a good idea to try to find some folks to question and get some more information.
Agreement.
Okay. All right. Your brother Obi, who is the more emotional brother, gives you another hug, which, I don't know how you are about hugs, but he's your brother. And he says, all right, I'm going to go with these guys, scout out some intelligence. I don't know if I'll go down in the Underdark with them. I'd stand out like a drop of milk in a bowl of ink, but
Yeah. Well, I know that when you left, there was a lot of conflict and strife, but please understand that Father never changed his feelings about you, and even though he didn't agree with the circumstances of you leaving town and leaving your position within the town guard, he still loves you. I'll do everything I can to extract him. Best of luck with the drow.
says, yeah, I'm glad you're going to save the old man. It looks like you couldn't be in any better hands. Don't know why he's in a well, but go help him out with that.
Fair enough. All right, so I guess we'll teleport back to the library.
That's a throwback.
Man, yeah, that's old
I didn't
school.
know if Aaron was like maybe just on the cusp to not.
Oh
get
no, I
that
got
one.
that one.
Okay.
I'm there. Or it could be Timmy, right? That's the other choice
I guess.
from Lassie, right?
What's
Okay.
I don't.
you find that one. Okay, so you go back to the library. It's I'll say it's Gary Gygax said strict time records must be kept in the passive voice. I want to say it's 4 days. It's about midday, so it's almost exactly 4 days until the midday execution is planned.
Are we going to do anything more clever than walk outside, bang the gongs, and draw them to us and start busting some heads and figuring out what we can?
Well, I thought the idea was to maybe surreptitiously capture someone.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember. Were drow patrolling the city? Is that what was happening?
Yeah, the drow are just patrolling somewhat regularly, I think, throughout the day. Although I say day, but when we were there was this unnatural, extensive cloud cover that was like the gloomiest day I've ever seen in Silvery Moon, but just magnified.
Sure.
Yep,
But we
still
could-
cloudy outside.
We could, draw a patrol into an alley and, capture them, right?
Yes.
Make it so.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, what's the way, like, the old, someone goes out and is like, oh no, a drow patrol, and starts running, and then they take off into an alley, and then some
Yes, that's exactly what we should do.
classic.
Would
We could do get help.
I'm still not sure what's going on, but would an enthralling performance help?
I think
Probably
Neil
not
just
with perhaps.
found to be the bait in this scenario, I think.
And every drow
Sure.
patrol is holding a potted plant with them, if that helps. And they like
Right
when
up
they're
my
making
alley.
when they're making secret plans, they like whisper to their plant about what the plant is gonna be.
Carbon dioxide helps it grow.
Plants are very perceptive, and from what I can tell in Jay's narrative of them, they are all stoned.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, I mean, surely we can, Neil's very fast too, right? Like, can't he go out and like kick him in the shins and then run down an alley and
Yeah, right. I'm fast. Yeah.
I feel like Schmax is our fast one.
Yeah, probably.
where's speed? What is that?
Well, you can go triple speed.
Can
Oh,
You
yeah,
could do
that's
like a
right.
free bonus dash or something.
Double,
right?
double secret dash.
I? Do I have that? Wow, that's cool. That means I'm pretty fast.
Yeah,
Triple
so
speed.
Schmax, because he goes like 40 feet or something, I think.
Okay, so triple speed for me, I guess, would be 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, Schmax
I can
is
go-
Schmax is the fastest, certainly, but
I can go 100 feet in a dash. So if you want me, I can go out there and
Thrax is a close second, right? So Schmax and Thrax are the speed demons, but Thrax is less inconspicuous.
Yeah, right.
We want to draw
Well-
them into where?
A dark alley.
a dark alley, and we
A
will
bright
descend
alley.
upon
They're
them.
dark elves.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
true.
I mean, Schmax probably could do it better, but if we wanted to, I could go out there do enthralling performance, try to charm some of them, and then dimension door to the alley entrance.
I mean that takes a minute.
And
Yeah, they might not
What takes a
listen
minute?
for a minute.
And I don't know if,
Okay.
if I don't even know if drow can be charmed. Khalifa?
They're
Evan.
resistant, just like their lighter skinned elven brethren.
Yeah, they have advantage on
We're
that.
so racist.
D&D is a little. Yeah.
I'm trying to overcome that. It's part of the upbringing, I'll go into a short little diatribe, not diatribe, but explaining the history of the god Coralon and how really, with hindsight, with some critical race theory applied, it is clear that he was kind of unfair to drow and casting them below into the underdark, and so they do have some reason for their grievance, but that I'm still not sure that they deserve, or excuse me, I'm not sure that there's any reason that they need some sort of special treatment to kind of be brought back up to the rest of us. They've adapted to living in the Underdark. That's their home. I think they why can't they just protest peacefully?
All right. So we heard
That's
from
Khalifa.
yes.
Not me. That was Khalifa. He's not racist. He has a drow friend.
One of his best friends is Drow.
One of my very good friends are drow.
So yeah, let's send Schmax out there to, run up and slap someone in the face and then run into a concealed area where we can get them. How many are on a patrol, did we decide?
8 to 10.
Oh, lots.
Yeah, there are a few. We need a pretty good trap, I think. And they might not all run back down the alley. They might be too
Right.
smart for that.
Right. I thought it was like 3 or 4. 8 to 10's a lot.
I mean, we are 8. I am confident we can take them.
Oh, we can
not about
take
that.
it. We can take
My,
it.
my concern is more like if they go, you 3 go after that guy, and the other 5, report in. That's the
Ring a
message.
bell.
Yeah,
What
but our
if we-
gong will
Yeah.
sound.
What if we
So we
make
could-
ourselves appear to just be commoners of the city that are running around, that so then they do only send a few to go get us, and then we can catch them in an alley.
Can we, well, I mean, that was my assumption is we'd appear weaker than we are, but
Jay, did we see any inhabitants of Silvery Moon, or have they like basically all left the city?
Yeah, almost all of them left the city. This is one of the cities where they let people leave, and unlike other cities, people weren't afraid to like go out into nature. So, yeah, except for like some of the defenders and some really unlucky people, essentially everybody got to evacuate. And you happen to know that soldiers were left behind, and you haven't seen any of them. All you've seen is drow.
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember. I think Latifah said they had sent some scouts back into the city who didn't return. So
Sounds right.
hmm,
so they must have no. The drow must be used to some people showing up and getting taken care of.
do we have to present more of a threat so all 8 come after us into a hiding space? But not enough of a threat that they send for help. Meaning, what if it's Breezy and Schmax and one other person that would go out there and we sting them and then we run, where it's, it seems like it's not just a one person job to chase down one dude. It's like, we need to all go after them. Does that help at all? I'm no expert in drow psychology.
Well, we've got illusions, right? We can make things appear. We've got darkness. We've got silence. We could,
What if you guys, like the 2 of you, went out, encountered a patrol, and then went different ways, right?
Oh,
And one of you, leads part of them on a merry chase, while the other one brings part of them back to us.
hmm. Right, if we went 2 separate directions, they'd have to send some portion of the group both ways.
Knock on wood.
Hmm.
okay, end goal though is to obtain some drow to question, right? That's our end goal.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Is that the right end goal?
Because
Well,
if
the end
that's the
goal-
only goal, it doesn't really matter what the other ones do, right?
Yeah. the
Well, but
other
we don't want him
goal-
to rig an alarm, I guess, and bring like all the drow in the city down on us.
But surely we could make ourselves scarce by the time all the drow in the city come looking for us, right?
Hmm.
I mean, it seems like we could just grab a few drow, ask some questions, and then deal with the fallout by going to hide somewhere if need be. I mean, I guess the only downside is if they get really anxious about security for this event, but security is going to be tight anyway, right? So,
Right.
And the event is still 4 days away.
exactly. So I'm not so worried about it. I think we should just go grab some drow.
Ariel with a Brambrick style plan.
I mean, we could do whatever we want, but I think the fallout's not going to be bad.
All right. I'm
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Come on.
Well, could we like
I like this.
cast slow on them and then silence so they don't trigger an alarm, and then we could just descend upon the whole group and smack them all down?
Like,
I think how many people does slow affect?
it only affects 6, but I didn't say that out loud.
Okay.
Why not an illusion? Something that is sort of out of the norm in this area, and they'll come check it out.
Yeah. How about drow? They're out of the norm in this area.
so a big mirror.
I mean, we could just take them on. and then run down any that try and escape.
I like how our plan is becoming less and less of a plan as we go.
Less and less sophisticated. Well,
All right, that's
otherwise
my
we could
fault.
talk about it for too long.
That's
What
my
if instead
fault.
of a plan, we just ran around with our arms and over our head like this?
It's a boogity.
We would do so much better if we just listened to Brambrick from the very beginning. Just run out there and attack them.
I mean, that's like 90% of our plans.
That is 90% of our plans. Here's the thing.
Lots of talk, and then just like, fuck it, go in the front door.
If we know that they're passing by relatively close to an alley, look, Schmacks and I go out there, throw some bottles at them, tell them to go home, and then run down the alley. Some number will follow us, right? And then we'll just, deal with that.
I mean, one question is where
Is there an alley? Like, do we know where we're going to be? Because why don't I put on a performance in the alley? They'll come down the alley to check it out. It'll be good, I promise.
I like that this question started with, is there even an alley? And ended with, what if I did a performance?
in the alley.
But don't worry about the first part of this question. That's just build up to performance.
I just wanted to know the acoustics of the alley. That's what I was concerned about.
Alley.
What I'm wondering is where are you doing this? Are you doing it like next to the library, or are you doing it somewhere else?
We're doing it at the best alley.
Not in the library, a little somewhere else, because we might want to retreat to the library.
Yeah, the library we should try to leave inconspicuous, since that's how we can teleport. That's a place that we can teleport back to.
Yeah.
Granted, it's not an instant teleport. It takes me a minute to set up the teleportation circle. But if we could, if we needed to escape something and we had the benefit of a little bit of time, then we could teleport to the library relatively safely if we keep that secret. Deal.
Yep.
Sounds good.
let's
do it.
Khalifa, is there a place further from the library where we might be able to get the drop on some drow?
I mean, it's a whole city. Yeah. What do you want to? What?
Oh, by that bookstore, right? There's a bookstore in Silverman, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's totally several bookstores.
Which one's your favorite?
Yeah, we'll go to the Bell Book and Candle.
All right. I don't know is that. I mean, I remember it was in Zork, but I assume it precedes that by like.
Yeah, I actually know it from a video game called Ultima from the Commodore, and it refers to like a series of books about magic or something from like the 50s or 60s.
What's this?
Okay.
The Bell Book and the Candle.
Yeah, that's even earlier, right? There's an old Jimmy Stewart movie, Bell Book and Candle. With Kim
Yeah,
Novak,
maybe.
and that
Was
comes
that- Was that in his satanic phase?
from. She
Mr.
is a
Smith
witch.
goes to the seventh circle. Like,
She is a witch with mind control powers.
All right. So this is forming up a new plan. So you're going to go to some part of town that's not near the library, maybe a commercial part of town. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
And then what will you be doing there? Oh, hey! Game paused.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my goodness. Such a little peanut. Oh my goodness.
Yay!
Yep. Sleeping right now, hopefully. He's very little. He was 6 pounds 1 ounce at birth.
Oh.
look at those hands. Look at those little fingers.
Oh my gosh.
Close down.
All right. Now unfortunately the time has come. I'll be back in like 30 minutes, but you guys continue.
Take your time.
You
Yeah,
know how
don't
I do.
rush.
Go
Don't
get that
rush.
appendix, my friend.
And it is
Bring us back a
appendix.
kidney stone.
Did I say that, or did you just play the odds and guess correctly?
I just
Um,
guessed correctly.
Yeah,
Get that appendix.
statistically speaking.
I
that's
was
what it
guessing
usually-
hemorrhoids for sure. Hemorrhoids.
Those are during the day.
Get your little rubber bands.
And
All
if you
right,
need if you need a spacer to replace that appendix, fill in that gap.
Nice.
Yes.
Little stainless steel.
Surgery's full of so many spacers.
Catch you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
I like the idea that he's going to do surgery with all of our help.
With advantage.
He'll have
He's gonna do it with
advantage.
Roll another 1d4.
He should keep us on the ear so he can offer solutions while he's doing
Rainbow sparkle. Oh my God, can you imagine that?
All right.
All right,
Uh,
I'm just staring at Leo at this point.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening.
This is one of probably the rare D&D groups that all pauses for baby time. And
yeah, you
sounds over
know.
infant. It's like my barbarian. Oh, baby.
Oh, barbarian baby. Who's the cute little barbarian baby? Ooh, yeah. You know, he looks a lot like you right now. You guys got the same haircut and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has more hair than I do, actually.
Yeah.
Not on his junk.
Yeah.
So we opted for no circumcision, even though I'm circumcised.
Okay.
Good man.
He's
Good
going to be
man.
a European.
We did that too.
Good for you guys.
Libby told me that was up to me, and so I'm just glad we had two girls and I didn't have to decide.
Yeah, I
You
was
can have
kind of
them
glad with the
circumcised.
first two for the same, but then he forced the issue.
In fact, I'm at the phase where I'm glad we have girls again. Like when they were little, Libby had to be on 100% bathroom duty, so that was cool. Then in the middle, it sort of didn't matter. But now we're back at the point where again she has to help them with certain things. And you know, I'm like, she's in the bathroom. I'm not going to bug her. You have to bug. She's in the shower. You know, for a while I would go in the shower and help them shampoo their hair. Now I'm like, Libby, I can't go in the shower. You have to help them shampoo. No, whatever. So it's back to like I'm on easy street.
Time for another baby, Jay.
Here it's going around.
Oh, AJ, you have anything you want to share with us?
No. No. I'm not going back to that well.
No.
So, is anybody prepared to play Khalifa if you're going to spring this trap?
Yes.
Okay.
Grease.
Grease. Well,
Wait, there's a trap?
Mind Sliver.
Grease.
All right. So, you're going to another part of town, maybe a commercial part of town. You're waiting for a patrol to come by, and then you're going to do what?
Oh gosh.
Schmacks and
I'll say you're in the commercial district. You're you set up in one of the book. Yeah. Well, I figure in the bookstore. Oh, except that the door is locked. Oh. Okay, door's unlocked. You're in there. Maybe on the roof or something, and you hear a patrol coming by.
All right. I think Schmax and I should go out and throw bottles at them and tell them to go home.
I like it.
Is that what happens?
Schmax, are you in?
I'm in.
All right.
He's
Well,
done that before.
We're gonna kind of like stumble out into the street. You stupid drug. Get out of here.
Go back
Okay.
to Trowelville.
I will say that this one has nine members,
Okay.
just because that's an average of 8 and 10, I think.
Yes.
And all
Checks out.
right, so I've put you on roll 20. You should be able to see them. And why don't you put yourself on the map, and then we'll roll initiative.
Was there an alley?
Well,
And where,
I-
let's see, where is the building that our friends are in here?
yeah, where is it? Let's say the building to the south is where your friends are. Just because
So
that's
we're
a
looking at
building on
like
the map.
We're looking at a square, right? That's a square with a statue in the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
There was a similar one in Baldur's Gate.
I feel like we've been here before.
There was a similar one in Baldur's Gate. It was an architecture style that was very popular.
Gotcha. So which alley are we going to lead them down?
I think they're in this building, right? Everyone's inside this building.
I think everyone's inside the building to the south.
Yeah, I think Schmax or Thrax and I probably want to kind of straddle the doors,
Yeah,
like either side of the door.
I think
Like here.
you're in the outside of the building. I think this roof, Thrax. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay,
we
so
go.
we're throwing bottles maybe from over here, or
Oh yeah, we gotta be able to see them.
Or-
don't we? There's a little tent.
or maybe right here.
Let's see.
And then I guess at some point we got to circle back around behind them to keep them from running off. How about I'll run into the building and go out the back, circle around.
Yeah,
Is there no back of the building on this map, Jay? I guess there's not.
Not on the map.
Okay.
If that's important, we can extend the map a little bit. I mean, the map goes, you can just say where the colored part of the map ends is the back of the building. So
yeah.
I can give you another, is that better? Gives a little room behind the building.
Great.
Is Melvin missing from the map?
Melvin
Yeah.
is Melvin is missing from the map.
All right.
No longer.
Okay. So I guess we're having, so you come up, you yell, get out of here, whatever. I guess
Sucks.
we're having everyone roll initiative. Or everyone roll? Yeah. I mean, certainly Schmax and Breezy have to. Yeah, everyone roll. And if you don't want to do something, you don't have to do something. So let's see.
Natural 20.
That's some good roll in there.
Okay, so I've got a spot at 15 and a spot at 13. The soldiers are at 15 and the bosses are at,
Ah, Schmax, this is perfect.
what was it?
13. Someone roll for Khalifa. Is his initiative +3?
+3, sure is.
Okay, he got a 21.
Nice.
So I love how the idea was to go into an alley, and we ended up doing this in a plaza.
Yeah,
Well,
that's kind of weird.
I gave you the map. Sorry.
Well, but we've got a building. I mean, we're running him into a building. Same thing. Still an ambush.
Yeah.
Alley
Okay.
for certain values of alley.
Ariel's leading us off.
All right. I guess if I see a bunch of drow headed our way, I'll plan to smack them with some rainbows.
So are you holding your action? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I yell and I throw bottles at them. And then I back off a little bit.
All right. Are you intending to do damage with the bottles?
Nope, I'm intending to piss them off.
Okay.
You don't want to do any damage?
Why not?
All right, I'll do
You
damage.
might as well throw your dagger.
I don't know.
I don't want to throw a dagger. Oh, I want them to just think we're a couple of chuckleheads.
No,
like
Breezy
that.
said what he wanted to do. Do
There
you
you
have
go.
a
Fair enough.
do
Fair enough.
you have
fair
a
enough.
charisma skill you want to apply?
Uh,
I don't
Oh,
remember.
performance maybe?
how about deception?
Yeah, not that one. You actually are throwing bottles at them.
But he's trying to look like a chucklehead, though.
Like I don't
Yeah,
know if
right.
you're good at. Roll me intimidation roll.
Intimidation. All right, let's see. That is. I don't expect I'm particularly intimidating.
It's been like days and days since your last battle.
3.
Okay.
Wait, don't you have the can't be lower than 10 or something like that?
Only for things that I have
Proficiency.
proficiency in, which is not intimidation.
All right. So you succeed in looking like a chucklehead who's throwing bottles at them.
Yes.
Not sure if that's good or bad.
That's exactly what I intended.
All right. Schmax, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like a chucklehead and throw some bottles at him too. But I'm also gonna throw an exploding shuriken just because I've wanted to
Ooh.
use one of those
Okay. Okay.
at I don't know, like this closest guy.
Or
Is
this
that-
one?
Oh, maybe this guy. Yeah, let's throw him at this guy.
The boss. Okay. And again, would that like do damage? Is it like throwing a black cat at him? Is it
Yeah. No, I'm trying to do a little bit of damage. I want to piss him off.
Oh my god, I wish
Okay.
I thought to throw a cat at them.
Yeah, the hat of vermin, man. That was our big chance.
Out of
Yes.
burn!
Is it a yeah, give me a
It's a dart attack, so it's
Yeah,
a
do that.
+9.
I still might use hat of vermin and throw a rat at them.
Oh, that's 11, huh? So I miss.
well, I mean it bounces off his, officer's looking armor.
Still explodes though, right?
And it does. It hits the
It
ground
looks
and
scary.
explodes.
Yeah, good.
Mhm.
That's good. That's actually maybe that's a good thing. Now, I'm gonna retreat farther. Back over here. Is this the front door?
Yep.
Because I'm thinking those guys, how far can they move? They probably can move right up on us, right?
Probably 30 feet.
Yeah,
Plus
that
dash.
standard is 30 feet.
And they're elves, like Khalifa, so Khalifa moves 30 feet.
Okay. That should be good.
They can get close to me.
They can get awfully close to you, my dude.
That's all right.
So I'm gonna be right in the doorway, wherever that is. Let's see. I
Okay.
can move that far, right? 50 feet.
So are you
Oops.
inside the building or not?
Just in the doorway.
I'm inside the open door, taunting
Okay.
them
Okay.
with my bare buttocks.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Khalifa readies a mind sliver for someone who comes in.
Nice.
So come-
Salisbury moon.
So they have to go inside the building.
Uh-oh.
Or when we engage them
Fantastic.
in the doorway. I don't.
Or just when it's obvious that when the jig is up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
So Thrax ready as an axe attack.
All right. Okay, so at this point it's the soldier's turn. One of the bosses turns to the 4 in front and says, sends 2 after Breezy and sends 2 after Schmax. So let's see how we're doing on distance. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, unless Breezy, you intentionally backed up further, they'll be right next to you. I mean,
But that'll be their full move, right? They can't get next to me.
Then they can attack.
They look like they're in attack range though.
Oh, they are in attack range? Well, then I should have backed up further.
I'm fine with you saying you were 5 feet further back. I mean,
That's
it's,
cool.
it's sort of iffy.
Cool.
All right. So, yeah, they will move to there and there. And these 2 will move. Well, but these 2 will do this much movement. And then the boss will turn to 2 of the other soldiers and say, light them up. So
Oh shit.
the spell fairy fire, some one of them waves his hand, and green flames erupt in a cube that encompasses both Breezy and Schmax. I'll say it stops at the wall. So both of you give me dexterity saving throws, which is a silly thing to ask both of you for, but
All right, let's see. Dex saving throw. What is that? That's
DC 12. Oh boy.
Fuck.
Uh,
I don't like this rolling mechanism that we have here. What, I rolled a 2? Oh, gosh.
Okay.
See, I like Breezy's better.
All right, Schmax, you're surrounded by, you're now glowing green. Not good for a ninja. And then a second drow casts the same thing. Schmax, you don't need to roll again, but Breezy, I need you to roll again.
19.
Okay. So, Breezy, you dance around enough, and you're not on illusory fire, but Schmax, you are. So every attack against you is going to have advantage. So, let's see.
That sucks.
All right. So first attacks against Breezy. All right. That looks like a 25 to hit, Breezy.
What? Was he hitting me with a crossbow?
Yep. Hand crossbow.
My AC is 17, so I think that.
Okay.
does it.
So you take 9 piercing damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
These are things Breezy doesn't know how to do. Constitution saving throw. What the hell is that? All right. This plan is terrible. Who came up
This was a terrible plan. Oh my god.
9. Okay.
This is fucking awful.
The good news is
Oh my god.
the good news is you're not unconscious. The bad news is you're poisoned.
I think I might have something to say about that. Let me see.
About being poisoned.
I thought I had something. Oh no, it's just about breathing.
Okay. So the next one is going to try to shoot you, Breezy. That's an 8, so it probably misses.
That does.
Okay. And then the 2 that are on Schmax are going to attack with advantage. I think.
So I took 9 points of damage, Jay, you said?
Yes.
Right.
Unless you want to use your uncanny dodge,
Well, of course.
which it's not my job to remind you of that.
Well,
All right. So Schmax, 26 to hit you.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay. Although it is an arrow, remember?
Yes, no, so I could I will use my reaction to deflect or catch the missile.
Okay.
The damage I take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 16.
Holy moly. Okay. It's reduced to 0.
Excellent. I will spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack.
Okay.
Just because that's kind of cool. I've wanted to do that for a while. Haven't had an opportunity to. So I will attack as with a ranged weapon. I will fling that sucker back at him. How'd I do? 26. I hit him.
Holy
Aha.
moly. Yeah. Okay. Let me start keeping track of this. 6, 7. I'll call this guy number 1. Okay. How much damage do you do? I have no idea.
I don't know either. I guess it says as with a ranged attack, so I guess it's kind of like a dart.
Is it dependent on what you actually attacked him with, or is it like?
I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm not sure either. Hold on, let me see. Bonus action, reaction.
I mean, his attack has an average damage of 7. Let's
with
call
a
it,
range of 20-60.
Let's call it around 10.
Wow, that was very nice of you.
Round number. Anything to make my life easier. All right. So you throw it back at him, telling him that, that who he's messing with.
You're messing with the glowing monk, bitch.
This is the first sign that you're not just drunk, crazy people. Okay, 23 to hit you. You can, but I guess you're just gonna. Oh no, you use your
I
reaction
can only
to catch it, right?
I can only get it one time. Yeah. So
Okay.
you got me this time, I guess. Damn.
6 points of piercing, and give me
This is such a horrible plan.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
I am immune to poison.
I feel like
Okay,
in a
well then
world
never
where
mind.
I understood Drow better. I might have come up with a better plan than
They shoot
Yeah,
you
this
with
is really
crossbows.
terrible. This is a
Shooting with
terrible plan.
crossbows is one thing. Getting shot with hand crossbows is bad.
Oh Lord.
Yes,
All right.
Jay, my life does not revolve around people shooting me with crossbows, so my plans are kind of limited in that regard.
Yeah, yeah. That might be a
I don't think-
downside in D&D if you're not.
I don't take crossbows into account in my actual thinking very often.
So who's next? And that's the there's a seventh soldier, but he's just watching this play out. Who's next?
Oof, ouch.
Khalifa.
Melvin.
Oh, Melvin, right.
Melvin and Neil, I guess.
Go ahead, Neil.
Step and wait. Step and wait. Ooh, those bosses
I guess
look-
I'm inside the building, right?
Yep. If you can do anything to shield us from whatever the bosses do on their turn, consider using that action.
I mean, I will say, so far they don't seem to treat you as much of a threat. You know, they didn't even send all their soldiers after you. Now
That's
that
true.
that might change.
That might.
Yeah. Mhm. So I'm inside. I'm going to ready an action to firebolt when one of them enters and attacks inside the building.
Okay. I mean, I think for somebody else, we just sort of kept it vague. Like once it's clear there's a big fight going on. I mean, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Or I mean, you can say when somebody enters the building, that's fine. But
Yeah. Once there's a big fight
mean,
going
once-
on, because
once it's obvious,
obviously-
it's not just two drunks in the street. I'm fine with that.
yeah.
Okay. Melvin.
So,
Oh, by the way, I will give Bardic Inspiration to Breezy, although I don't want to call. It's fine. Yeah, I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Breezy.
Okay.
so are there like windows that we can potentially shoot out of here?
You can. Yeah.
I'm going to ready an action to shoot either of the leaders if they take any further action against us.
Okay. So the leaders at this point, aside from Schmack's catching and throwing back an arrow, which is pretty impressive, they still think they're doing with two random drunks. Let me just roll a d20 and see what happens. Yeah, they still think they're dealing with two random drunks. Yeah, they ready their hand crossbow, pointing at Breezy. But that's about it.
Breezy does not like that.
Just if things start spiraling out of control, they'll fire their hand crossbow at Breezy. So
Sounds good. Brambrick, you're up.
I will also.
it's a very passive aggressive battle, I've got to say.
I think at this point, maybe Ariel sees that Breezy's gotten hit and then decides to fire some rainbows out of the window.
No, our plan is so close.
Suppressing
I mean, what-
fire!
I'm not sure what the plan is.
Yeah, what was your holding the action for?
The plan was exactly what we described. Run away, have them chase us, and capture them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
fine, I'll wait.
Yeah.
so far the plan seems to be working. Maybe I don't know.
Luring them
All right,
into an
I'll
Not,
wait.
not for me to say.
I'll keep
Aside from
waiting.
getting
fine.
shot with crossbows, it's working pretty well.
All right, you were doing a lot of complaining about getting shot. I'll just hold on.
I am doing a lot of complaining
He-
about getting shot. If I
he-
get shot again, I'm going to complain twice as much. All right.
He's just doing a breezy level of complaining. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Breezy hightails it inside as quickly as he can. Yipe, 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 saying
Right.
that while he runs.
So whose turn is it? Okay, Brambrick is. Oh, it was Ariel's turn. I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you were just jumping in and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just dumb.
But I can wait.
I'm just dumb.
on-
It's your turn, so do whatever you want." I thought you were releasing a held action, and I didn't know why.
No.
Okay.
But I will. No, it's fine. I'll wait until Breezy gets inside, or until one of these guys gets inside. I'll just hold an action. That's fine.
Okay. Sorry for giving you a hard time. All right. So Breezy.
I take one more bottle and throw it over my shoulder as I run inside, going yipe, 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 like that.
Okay. Easily done. So you Schmax is standing in the doorway and you run past him.
Yep.
Okay.
And I assume he's stepping inside too.
I wouldn't assume that. Schmax, it's your turn. Oh, he's
not here.
okay. I'm gonna say he walks forward and surrenders. And no, I don't know. Come on, Schmax.
He falls on his own sword in a desperate plea for attention.
And we can have Khalifa and Thrax go, although they're probably just gonna hold their turn, so
I mean, Schmack should run in. That's the plan.
if that's the plan and that's the consensus, we can have Schmax go all the way in the building. Yeah.
I'd have him step back one so that there's like 2 spots for them to kind of come into the room.
Yeah, so he's not on the firing line now.
Okay. So is he like out of the doorway? Is everybody out of the doorway site?
I assume the idea is all of us are in the room.
Yeah, like, classic ambush, right? Like they walk in the doorway and then there's 2
Yep.
people on either side, but they can't see until they're in.
Okay. Yeah. That's I think that's a reasonable thing for Schmax to do. He can correct us when he comes back if he wants to. Khalifa, who's in charge of Khalifa?
He's gonna ready his mind sliver when the action starts.
Really? Because this seems tailor-made for Greece.
It really does, actually. All right,
You
we'll
run
move.
in and slip. It's like a Scooby-Doo.
Fair enough. We'll put Greece across the front there. I don't know
Now
what
that
the
we're
range
both
on
in.
Greece is.
All right. That is greasy.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Did I put it in the right place? I think I did. Okay. All right. Drax, are you where you want to be, first of all?
I believe, I have my axe in my hand. I am at the door, ready to whack somebody possibly in the back.
All right. Why don't you just stand next to the square I drew, because I'm assuming that's the door, because that's where I put the grease. So you're next to the grease, probably.
Yeah, okay, I'll move over to, is that? Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. And
Now are the soldiers coming in?
okay. Yeah. So yeah, they still think this is a pretty easy clean up the drunks job. Perfect. They've all got just enough movements. So let's see. These 2 run in. And Khalifa's, does anybody know Khalifa's DC? I assume it's really high.
Probably 15 or 16. I'm not sure.
Probably higher, I would say.
A little bit higher.
I think it's at least 22.
All right. That's we're gonna need Khalifa's DC because it's probably somewhere around there.
17.
17. Okay, so the first one does a little dance but doesn't slip. Second one, these guys, they're agile. Second one does slip. Okay, so he's prone. I'll say the first one moves in. So let me I don't know, how do I say prone? Something. So that guy's prone. Should I have them all move first and then y'all start walloping on him?
Mm-hmm.
This guy comes in, he tries to not, he's like ice skating. And he moves in a little further. Fourth guy moves in.
Oh, they all came in. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so one of them fell down. One of them's prone. The one next to Thrax, by happenstance. So people who had held, so Schmax, we just had you retreat. Is that okay? That was part of the plan.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
People who had held actions. Max, I'll say you can hold a punch if you want. So
Ariel first.
Brambrek, Thrax, Ariel,
So-
maybe.
So do we want to massacre these guys or do we want to restrain them to question them?
Well, there's
Who's it?
5 more of them outside.
We can question those.
Okay, so I guess I'm kind of at the.
What was the plan?
So should we just do order? Like it should be Melvin, Neil, Brambrek, Ariel.
The plan is to try and have someone alive to question, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Melvin, did you have an action saved up?
My action was focused on the mages. On the
Okay.
Could we,
Neil, did you have an action saved up?
Oh yeah,
we, like,
Firebolt.
Could we
Yeah, it was-
abduct one
well,
of them
that's
and
once
teleport
we're-
elsewhere?
That's once we're in a.
Now that's an idea.
The abduction teleporting idea?
Yeah, although it takes a minute to teleport, I understand.
And,
That
and we
is
probably
wild.
want one of the bosses and not one of the soldiers.
Interesting.
So Neil, did you have a teleport that you're, or not a teleport, but a fireball?
I had a fireball ready, but it was once we were like in an all-out battle.
I mean, I
That's
think we're
this.
there. They just came sliding in and saw all the people around them.
Yeah, I think that's this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I have another idea.
Yeah.
Well,
I just don't
that-
think
that-
it's gonna work.
It's not
Okay,
your
so
turn.
yeah, you had a held action, which is at a vague time. I'm going to fire Firebolt. Are you going to do that now or not?
I'm not going to do that now.
Okay, Brambrek, go. Do your held action.
15 to hit.
15 to hit, and that guy's not down. So no, AC is 18.
Okay, I'm done then. I assume I only get one attack, even though I attack.
Correct.
Okay, I'm doing my thing. $17, does that hit?
No, 18.
And I get to fire 3 of these things?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think so.
Wait, you get to fire 3,
That's part of how Eldritch Blast works, I guess.
Yeah, his
But-
action is to
but when I do the attack, I don't get all 3 of mine.
correct.
Yeah, nice. Okay,
Okay, they need to be 18
Correct.
of them hits, apparently.
All right. So damage.
And does
Okay.
whatever that says.
Okay. And which one were you attacking? Just out of curiosity.
A not prone one.
Okay. I'll say the one close to next to Schmax.
Sounds perfect.
All right. Who else had a held action?
I think that's
Well, considering that we're now in a battle.
unless Breezy and Schmax did it. Oh, Thrax also.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and Schmax,
Um,
Schmax can take a punch, and Thrax can swing his axe with advantage because the guy's on the floor.
yay. 20.
Hits.
I don't know how I feel about chopping at somebody who's on the floor. But if you're going to do something, you might as well do it well, right? So that is 17 points of damage.
Wowzers. And Schmax, you can punch the guy on the floor or the guy that just got hit by rainbows. Your choice. One punch.
The guy who's in front of me, I think, who Ariel hit with rainbows.
Okay.
And I rolled a 29 to hit, so I guess that hits for 1d8 plus 6 is 13.
Wow. Okay.
Does that make him slip and fall since he's standing in grease, getting punched in the face?
You would think. All right. So back to sanity.
Well, I might as well go too, right?
No, I asked you if you're doing that and you said no. So no, sorry.
So can I just hold it till I don't hold it anymore?
Well, your turn is next
No.
anyway.
No. Yeah, no, sorry. We got 8 players. We gotta have some movement. All right, so now they are in here, kind confused about what's going on. One of them is,
Good.
yeah, one of them is on the ground. He's gonna. All right, so I'll say the three that are standing up are going to attack first. Two short sword attacks. The one guy's gonna swing to Schmax, which was his original target. Oh, piercing and poison. How about that? Hold on.
They're rolling amazingly.
Oh boy.
They
Okay.
really are. Good God.
So yeah, it looks like you got hit twice with a poison short sword smacks. So that's 8 plus 15 plus 9 plus 20.
Well, I am immune to poison, so do I get to
Oh,
avoid
okay.
the poison?
You do get to avoid the poison. So ignore everything on the right hand side. So you get 8 damage and 9 damage.
8 and 9. Damn.
Mm-hmm. And then the one who's next to Brambrek, he was chasing Breezy, but he sees Brambrek, so he's going to swing his short sword twice. Does a 22 hit Brambrek?
What the hell, man?
22 does hit, I think. Yeah, 22 hits.
These guys are
Okay.
+7s on their attacks.
And well, they also keep rolling.
Which
crits.
isn't that? Yeah, that by itself is not that amazing.
Well, yeah, I guess
Uh,
two crits. Yeah.
Wow, hold on. 26 plus 11 plus 6 plus 12. You do the math. I don't know.
11, 17, 30, 43, 55. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Can I rebuke the violent if it's against me, or does it have to be against somebody else?
Good question. Good question. I think it's, I don't know. It's under the, just so you know, it's under the Paladin Oath of Redemption in Xanathar's is where I got it from. Immediately after an attacker deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you. So you can rebuke the violent against guy who hit Schmax if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for the next one.
Yeah, and plus that you use your reaction to do your held action. So
Oh, okay. Is that how held
Yeah.
actions work? Okay.
yeah. And so this other guy, he's next to Breezy. His target was Breezy, so he's going to try to hit Breezy twice with his short sword. 23.
God,
12 misses, right?
12 does miss, 23 hits.
Okay, so 12 points of damage. If you want to, you can, I'm it's
I
not my
would
job.
Uncanny dodge that, right?
Yeah,
So I take 6.
correct.
Whoosh. Breezy is not liking that.
Mhm.
All right. We're all gonna get our turns to smack him.
All right. And you're still poisoned, Breezy, but that doesn't matter against this. So now the guy who's on the ground, he is on the ground. There's a bearded barbarian that just swung an axe at him. He sees that this is that things are bad. So he's going to cast, well, I'll just say he's going to cast darkness. Now,
The Khalifa doesn't have a reaction though, right? Oh no, he does actually.
yeah, I was going to say Khalifa can if he's
I
going to
don't
try
know-
to cast darkness. If Khalifa
I
wants to
don't know what
counterspell it,
Khalifa's counterspell, how that works and how many he has, and
Melvin, you don't think so?
Don't do it.
okay.
okay. So, let's see. Nope, that's a rectangle. One, two, three, one. I think it's something like that. Let me move it in the correct
Good
place.
lord.
So he's casting darkness over himself. I'll say it's centered on him. He's not able to be too strategic about it. It's come on. Yeah, I'll say it's centered on him. So that is pitch black dark. And that is the soldier's turn.
Cool. Neil, you mind if I go first this time?
Go ahead.
I'm going to present my holy symbol and use Radiance of the Dawn.
Are you about to ruin not only this, but my entire plan for this whole city's worth of battles?
Why, yes, I am.
Good.
I am going to channel the divinity of the Wild Mother into a brightness that emerges from Fenthras and sprays out, dispelling the magical darkness. And each hostile creature, which I assume all 4 of them are, has to make a con saving throw.
This is any magical darkness within 30 feet of you is dispelled. That is awesome. Yep. Hold on. Let me take my plans for the next 5 sessions.
Did I say you were fighting drow? I meant
I meant elephants.
rouse the elephant. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the darkness is dispelled. Let's do that first.
I like that you left Jay to spend all his time getting his circle right and getting it the right side.
Oh, it's perfect. Perfect.
What a jerk.
Whoops, I deleted one of the drow.
Just
So, okay.
Don't put him back yet. Just roll first.
Well, okay. Now, so each 4 of them is doing what? A con saving throw?
Con saving throw, DC 15.
Okay, so I'll do them one at a time. 1, that's a fail. I'll say that's the guy on the ground. I'll just go counterclockwise. So upper right, now upper left. Fail, fail, fail. Pass?
Cool.
Okay.
Ones that failed take 23 points of damage.
Yeah, they do.
The one that passed takes 11.
And is this like a bright? Because I'm keeping in mind, their boss is across the street and saw a big darkness come out of the front door, and then would they see like bright light come out of there then?
Yeah, how much is their attention going to be drawn on this?
I don't know. I mean, the description of I assume Radiance of the Dawn, you would think there's some light associated with it, but it doesn't actually say that. So I think it's up to you, ODM.
Okay.
I feel like there's this bright glow that comes from your staff and kind of rolls it all back.
Well, I feel like they were looking that direction
too, as well. I guess yes.
I mean, even seeing the darkness come out would have gotten their spidey sense going. So okay, awesome.
My turn.
Great plan, Light Cleric. Okay, yeah, your turn.
Hold 1 second, please. Hey, Jenny, congratulations.
Yay, mommy.
Someone peeking in from the side there.
Yeah, that's Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
She doesn't want to be on.
You got a package that's Dave Rambeck Miller.
Oh, did one of you send me a package?
Why don't you open it and find out?
I'll toss it down.
Good.
What if it applied it? just
Should it be
55
tossed down the
seconds?
stairs?
While we're paused for a second, Jay, can I ask a question of like, if I cast spells that create light, does that like automatically, I mean, I don't know if it doesn't say it dispels darkness, what happens?
It would say it dispels darkness. I mean,
So, but if I cast like wall of light, for example, which is like bright light.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I could try and do some research on that because it sounds like that could come up. Maybe not today, but
Okay, so
Neil.
Jay, what are these things over here?
they're like they're like tents. I don't know.
How tall are they? And
They're
if
about
I'm in front of one, will these folks be able to see me if I'm like here?
Yeah, I mean, you could certainly crouch down. They're about 3 feet tall, so yeah, you could hide behind one.
I don't need to crouch. I will. I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
We're thanking you, Jay.
20,
Thank you,
20
Jay. This
charisma.
is
That's
awesome.
Oh, that is awesome.
Good timing.
That wisdom score seems
That's awesome.
all right.
Yeah, what's the charisma score? Is it high?
20.
Nice.
20.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna shut my mic real quick.
All right, so I'm casting Dimension Door and ferrying myself over here.
Okay. So that's your action, right?
Yep.
Okay. And you're just chilling.
Well, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Just
I guess I could give Bardic Inspiration to I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Brambrek.
okay.
What am I doing? Did you just give me a?
Brambrek, you consider yourself inspired bardically.
Thank you. Is it the bosses now then?
Yeah. So the bosses, unless they're really dumb, let me roll some sort of perception check. Natural 1. All right. The bosses, they're they're chatting with each other while that darkness and light flare came out because they got a natural 1 on their perception. So they're still they're waiting for their soldiers to clean up this these two drunks. Yeah, I'll say they keep their hand crossbows. No, their hand crossbows can't reach that far. Yeah, they're not going to do anything.
I'll start hacking on the guy next to me.
Okay.
17.
DC armor class is 18.
Ooh. I'm rolling very well today. A natural 1 there. Finally a 17 to hit. Plus 11, 28. For 10 points of damage.
Okay, so
This is not my finest rolling today.
10 points of damage. Okay, which guy is which?
Went for the northwest.
Yep. Okay, great.
And yeah, I'm gonna stop there, I guess. Not gonna surge or do anything.
Okay.
Ooh, can I, if I try and shove him in the grease, does that make him?
Yeah, you can shove somebody down. You can shove them sideways. You can shove them down. Yeah. Give him. So you shove and he does what? Like he tries to do a save? Is that it?
Isn't it like strength against strength or something like that?
I don't know. You tell me.
I rolled a natural 20 though.
Well, okay. Let me do some sort of like acrobatics. Let me do a dex roll. Probably not as good as your natural 20, 23.
Yeah, and I have +9 on.
All right. So your guy is down on his butt.
Cut. I'm done.
I think that's me again. So I'll shoot more rainbows at the guy who's standing in front of Schmax, I guess.
Okay.
So let's just do the thing. Sorry.
How strong are drow? Does anyone know?
Meaning what?
Meaning what kind of pluses do they have to their strengths?
I mean, you know that other elves are very dexterous, so
So the first one, I guess, hit for 14 points of damage.
yeah, that blasts him. He's barely standing. He is standing, but he's barely standing.
All right, well, I'll shoot him again, I guess. And I guess he's not standing anymore.
Probably not. No.
Do you want me to roll?
Your choice.
Sure, let's roll.
Is that this one?
Yeah, lower right. I think.
What?
Right.
Okay, great. Yeah, dead.
Okay.
Jay, by the way, does poison impact us on our turn in some way or anything?
Your attacks have disadvantage. You weren't poisoned, were you?
Oh, I guess I
no.
took poison
Sorry, you took
damage.
poison damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Breezy is poisoned.
Right.
And then I guess my third one, I'll attack the guy in the lower left.
Okay.
And
That misses.
that missed. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I attack with disadvantage. Well, first things first, I have to disengage from this guy. And scoot
Okay.
back a little bit. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. And then I'm going to throw my dagger, which I have disadvantage on. So that's
And you don't get sneak attack if you have
Right.
disadvantage. Yeah.
right. Yeah, I just have the regular thing. Sorry, I'm looking at what that means. Roll 2d20, keep lowest one. Yes. All right, I hit it 25.
Not bad. Yeah.
And then I want to try for the first time ever. I have, and I don't exactly know how to use it, disarming attack.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can expend a superiority die. Now, I don't know what that is. Is it a D8, I seem to think?
I don't remember.
Probably a D6 or a D8.
Yeah, it'll say in the feet. Okay, here we go. It's a D6.
Okay. So 1d4 plus 1d6 plus 6. So I think this is the correct damage.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
A d4 plus a d6. And then it says he has to make a
Strength save, probably.
strength saving throw DC 17.
Yeah. Okay. So he drops his. What do you want him to drop? He's got a hand crossbow and he's got a short sword.
Well, he fired his hand crossbow, so it's not armed, right? So his sword is probably the worst thing in this location.
Okay. Yeah. He drops a short sword. Falls to his feet.
Now he should be easy to subdue.
Could be.
All right, cool. I think that's on to the next person. I think that's.
Are you? I mean, I will say that if his turn comes around, he's going to pick it up. So.
Oh, can I grab it?
Step away, but
You have to step back there, but yeah.
Or kick it away or something?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'll kick it away.
Yeah, and disengage lasts for your whole round. So yeah, you can go up there, grab it, and pull back, and disengage it still applies. So okay,
Cool.
yeah, great.
I'll take his sword. How do you like them apples?
That's my sword.
All right,
Okay.
I think that's on to Schmax.
That is, so this guy standing next to Thrax.
He's still on the
How's he
ground,
look?
actually.
Oh,
He's
he's
the-
on the ground.
Yeah.
The one at the southwest corner of the grease is
Disarmed. He doesn't have a sword anymore.
disarmed. And then the one at the northwest corner is
On the ground.
okay. All right. So I either hit an unarmed man or kick someone while they're down.
Sounds right.
I like these odds.
I mean, they can still cast
guess-
darkness with it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just attack the guy. So I'm glowing, right? So does that mean my attacks have disadvantage? No, it doesn't affect my attacks.
Correct.
Just affects people's attacks on me. Okay. And if I attack someone who's prone, is that advantage or disadvantage for
Advantage.
punching attacks? It's
Mhm.
advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Does Khalifa
don't
know
know
why
how to-
Does Khalifa know why they're all prone?
I just heard the word grease.
yeah.
How's the appendix, man?
Hot. Now
Puffy.
it's gone.
I mean, it was infected really badly.
Inflamed.
Thanks for your service in removing those appendices. Was it Appendix A or Appendix B? Oh my God.
What you did
Oh,
there.
1 out of 400 chance.
Wow.
Wow, that's really good. Okay. So I guess I stepped on the grease as I attacked him and slipped in a stunning way.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, slipped in some sort of hilarious way. Okay, I'll attack again. 25. I guess that does hit.
Correct.
And that's a. Ooh, it's a 1d8 now. That's right. 1d8 plus 6. Cool. I have to change my macros. $12.
Okay.
Cool. So that's my second attack. You know, I'll just attack him for a third time. Ooh, 15 doesn't hit though, does it? Man.
Correct.
Terrible rolling. Oh, screw it. I'm going to spend a key point and hit him again. 20.
That's better.
Cool. For 10.
Okay.
All right, it's my turn.
All right, Khalifa.
Guy who was lying on his ground.
So
Kicked him a
what's
few
going
times.
on with the group of people or group of things up to our north about 60 yards or whatever?
They're ignoring us for now.
Yeah, they're not totally sure what's going on. They were not paying attention when the battle broke out.
I gotcha.
They
Okay.
rolled a natural 1 on perception, and so they did not realize that their comrades were in trouble.
Gotcha. They thought it was like some
Routine drunk. thing.
horseplay or something.
Yeah.
All right. So those guys are in a 10-foot square there. I'm going to come up next to them. Actually, no, I'm not going to come up next to them. That would be ridiculous. I'm going to choose one that's injured, and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on him so that hopefully he will slip again. Which one was the one that's disarmed? The one on the bottom left?
Mm-hmm.
I'll choose one of the armed ones, maybe the upper left,
Okay.
and I'll cast Mind Sliver. So he has to do an intelligence save 17.
I'm assuming because this is magic, prone doesn't matter like it would
He
if
made
it
it.
were a ranged attack.
Right.
No, it doesn't. In fact, for ranged attacks that are further than 5 feet away, it's disadvantage to prone people. But this is just a saving throw, not a ranged attack.
Yeah, and he saved.
He saved, so my thing was ineffective. But I'll have my familiar kind of fly around him in case he stands up. Then someone still has advantage on attacking him. Are we on the roof or in this little house?
In the
Yeah.
house.
I think it's the bookstore.
Oh, it's the bookstore. I'll just kind of scooch a little bit away to be near some books, and I'm done with my turn.
Okay, it doesn't seem sporting, but Thrax is going to hack at this guy lying prone in the grease. With advantage, I assume.
Yes.
Bet.
That would be a 29
Okay.
for
Now, are we just killing these dudes, or are we going to actually capture anybody in this?
I thought we wanted to capture the leader, man.
Yeah.
We need information.
Yeah. That was 16 points of damage.
That's what you needed. Okay.
Shall I hack on him again?
That would be even more unsporting.
Since he's dead.
Right. Okay. What you needed is a little bit towards that. Okay. Shall I hack at the next guy over?
So there's one laying down and there's one without a sword.
Whichever one is close. Let's do the one that's further in the house.
Okay.
Further
He's
in
the guy
way.
without the sword. Okay. And are you going to?
Still has a crossbow if it makes you feel better.
Super unsporting, Thrax. Jeez.
Now, are you going to step in the grease or dance around it? I guess you could dance good around it.
Like, how does movement work in between my two attacks? Is that even possible?
Yeah, totally possible.
Oh,
Totally.
oh, sure. Let's just go around right here then and hack at this semi-unarmed guy. 27.
And are you going to kill? Are you aiming to kill or disable?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know I could aim to disable, but I just did him. Assuming a 27 hits, I just did him 16 points of damage.
Okay, he's still standing.
Okay, great. Good for him. I'm rooting for him.
The soldiers now get their chance.
All right. So one guy. So this first guy, the guy who's down, is going to stand up and start yelling, "Ambush! Ambush!" And he's going to run out the front door.
Oh
Rats.
no.
Do I get an opportunity attack as he runs out?
You do.
That time I hit him 22
Okay.
for 18 points of damage.
Does he actually make it out the door?
He does make it out the door. He's limping heavily, but he makes it out the door.
Damn.
And this other guy, well, I guess I'll see if he slips on the grease first of all. He does slip on the grease, but then he spends half his movement to stand up. And so he just makes the door and he's yelling, "Ambush, ambush." So that's their movement. I'll say they then move a little further. So that's their whole action. So they're yelling ambush. So then their friends get to go, and their friends run down to. Whoops. Did I move the whole map?
No.
Maybe not.
No,
No.
I just moved my screen.
good.
Okay. I'm moving my screen around. So their friends, I'm just going to say, use their movement to come down here, and maybe hold their action. Maybe they point their crossbows at.
The door.
Yeah, they point their crossbows at the door, so they get close enough to do that. Point their crossbows at the door in case anybody comes out. Okay, that's their turn.
Melvin and Neil.
So we've still got windows we've established, right?
Sure. Yes,
Uh,
with like book displays and things.
I'm going to shoot that mage there.
The one on the right or the one on the left? Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark before I do.
Okay, sure.
Team?
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Does 12 and then 18 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, great.
My turn.
I assume you're not like out in the middle of the square, Neil, but you're really in the house.
I'm hiding. No, I'm in the middle of the square. I'm hiding.
Oh, okay.
I was right next to the soldiers, and I got out of there with Dimension Door, and I'm hiding.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Summon Construct.
Okay. Awesome.
And Jay, I need a marker for it.
Yeah, I can give you a dot unless I got something better. So this is like a robot or something?
Yeah, it's going to be a. Let me just double check.
it's a golem. It's a Jewish golem.
No, it's going to be a. I believe it's going to be a stone construct.
How's that? I don't know. All right, unless you object, that's your stone construct.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. That is quite large, larger than I expected.
Oh, yeah, it is supposed to be normal sized. Okay. Where do you want it to be?
Well, it's presumably coming right out of me. So, but I'm going to have it move. It's got 30 feet, its speed. So I'm going to have it move over to
It can
the
be anywhere with,
closest.
yeah, it can be anywhere within 90 feet of you when it appears.
Oh, within 90 feet. Okay. Well, then go right up to this, this guy here
Okay.
and
There, maybe?
attack.
Okay. Great. That's the guy who ran out and he like limped out after Brambrick hit him. So is that the one you want to
Yeah,
kill?
yeah, I'll go after whoever looks weakest.
Okay. Shares your initiative count. Okay, so your turn is over, right? So now this is going. Okay, yeah. Give me an attack roll. I don't know how to do that. I hope you do.
Attack. I'm learning as we go. The
Okay.
attacks are
I think it's using your spell attack modifier.
yeah. Yeah, so just the melee.
Yeah.
Okay. So 24.
That hits, and whatever you roll for damage is probably going to kill him. But go ahead.
Is the damage, John? Do you know if the damage is the same as mine?
It's 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level, which is 4th level. So 1d8 plus 8.
1d8 plus 8. Let me roll it.
And it looks like it gets 2 attacks.
Ooh, 2 attacks.
Wow.
All right. The d8 was a 3 plus 8 is so 11 plus 4, so 15 damage.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Okay. Then if he's going to attack again, he's going to go after the next guy in line.
Okay. Who's not been part of the battle yet?
I like an orderly golem.
All right, so what did I just do? I'm going to do the attack, and I got, ooh, no, my absolute worst possible.
Misses.
Just a 9. Missed.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you roll a halfling 1? A 2?
On a one, actually, the construct can probably roll a 1. I don't know if
Yeah.
I can't.
So I didn't totally follow that, but you missed is the point. Okay.
I missed.
Okay.
So now it's the bosses, I think.
Okay. So
Now they're interested.
now they are interested. I'll see who's the closest. All right. So this one's going to move closer. And the only enemy he sees is this golem. And he yells to his friend, run for help. So his friend runs off.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No.
oh, that's
Report this
unfortunate.
in. All right. So he goes up. He crossbow. Okay. I'll say he goes right up to the construct. He's a leader. And all right. So still trying to figure out everything he can do. All right. So first he's going to attack twice with a scimitar against the construct. 16 probably misses. Yeah, looks like it has an AC of 17. All right. 28. Okay, so this construct took a lot of damage.
43 points.
30, 43?
Yep.
Yep.
Is it vulnerable to poison damage? It is made of stone.
Impervious to poison. All the constructs are impervious to poison.
So it's resistant to poison. So it takes half damage from poison. Okay,
Oh,
good call. So that's 15 plus 5. That's 20 poison plus
15 poison, right? +7 +6, so 28.
Oh, that's right. That first hit missed. I'm sorry. First hit missed. Okay, yeah. So all right. So 28 points of damage. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right.
If it's taking half poison.
Yeah. Okay. So that was its 2 scimitar attacks, and then it pulls out its whip and hits the guy who's just south of the construct, and says, "Pay attention, man! Attack that thing!" And so now that drow is going to have advantage on all attack rolls until its next turn is over.
Against anyone or anything, or just that?
His boss whipped him, so he's gonna have advantage. And then his boss is gonna yell, "Take a shot!" And so that drow is going to attack with its short sword with advantage.
They're
Ooh.
all missed.
17 hits, right?
Yeah, 17 hits. So 12 points of damage against construct.
Ooh, you're making quick work of the construct.
You're keeping track of its hit points, Sisman?
Yeah, the first one was 28, right?
And you know how much it has in total?
Yep,
55 or something?
yep.
Okay.
That's what I got.
All right. So that's the boss's turn. Yep.
Okay. Well, it's time for me to run out, I think.
Okay.
So I can make it to there. Do they all take shots at me as I come running out?
I mean, oh, that's right. 3 of them had their, well, two of them do. 2 of them do. 2 of them take hand crossbow shots at you. So that's a miss. And that's a miss. Okay.
I'll work the order just like the golem.
Okay.
So I'll go for the guy on the left there. 19 hits.
Correct. You know what? They haven't been doing something. They have a reaction where they can add 3 to their AC by holding up their sword. So that misses.
Okay.
But that's only against this 1 attack.
Well, the second one missed because I rolled a 2. And then I rolled a 15, which also misses, correct?
15 in total misses. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and spend for action surge
Okay.
and attack again. See if I can roll a little better. 27.
Yes.
And 19 points of damage.
19, did you say?
Yeah.
Holy moly. Okay.
And then we'll attack the same guy again. 26 hits.
Yep.
For 12 points of damage.
Okay.
He's still standing?
Yeah, he was untouched before you started.
Oh, okay. I rolled critical.
Okay.
And 7, 14, 23 points of damage.
All right.
Okay. He's got to at least be hurting, right?
Yeah, he's hurting. And the guy that is behind you is the guy who you're beating up inside. So he's hurting too.
Okay. I think I'm done.
They're about equally hurt.
All right. I'm done.
All right.
All right, Ariel's up.
Okay. I had big plans, but now there's too many friendly people next to the stuff, so we're not going to do those big plans. So I think we're back to rainbows. So I'll shoot at the guy. I think I'll shoot at the big boss guy.
Okay, I'm going to say he's got half cover, so I'm going to add 2 to his AC because he's behind the line of guys.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll shoot at the normal guys.
Okay.
So I'll shoot at the one behind Brambrek. Actually, no, I'll shoot at the one to the right of Brambrek. This guy right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Undamaged. Okay.
Yep. And something happens.
That hits.
Okay. Sorry, I this is actually not more convenient for me, I think, switching back and forth. But anyway,
That's fine.
Sorry. It's again.
Yep. Okay.
And finally, miss.
Okay. I assume you're not pushing them back.
No.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
Is there like a window I can jump out of to the right of the, let's say to the right of this thing?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna move a little bit over here.
Okay. Ooh.
Chief.
Okay. All right. I believe that I can use Cape of the Mountebank,
You can.
Heck yeah.
and I believe I can puff myself right over here. This is a building, is it not?
It's like a stand. Yeah. Like a booth.
My question is, I want to be
It's-
somewhere where I can hide from him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Then I would like to hide, and I would like to poke my head out and hit him in the back. Boop-a-doop.
Now, wait, using the Cape of Mountebank, isn't that an action?
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's a
Right.
something.
All right. Then I am there,
You're hidden. Okay.
hidden,
Great.
and on to the next person. That's
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna hop out the.
Are you still glowing green?
Gosh, I guess I am. How long does that
You know
last,
what?
Jay?
No, because the guy who cast it had to concentrate on it. Oh, it was one of these guys in the back. Well, let's let the dice decide. Evens, you're still going green. Oh, come on. It's odd. You're not glowing green. They lost concentration.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna step out of the same window that Ariel came out of.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and find a shadow. I see some shadows that I could shadow
Yeah.
step up here.
Yeah.
Is the whole city shadow right now?
Yeah, it's very
Very
overcast.
shadowy and
So,
dim and
Mhm.
whatever. Okay, so where can I get close to this fellow?
I mean, you can appear next to Breezy. That's not a problem. Like, I
Right
mean,
in here?
you could appear like in that booth. Yeah, that's not a problem.
So right about here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll shadow step up to here. That is my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
But then I get to punch him
Okay.
and I will try to stun him.
Okay.
I'm not at a disadvantage or anything, just regular old fashioned, right?
I believe so.
$18.
That hits. All right, give me damage to start with.
Okay.
Even though I know that's not the most fun part.
12.
12. Okay, so Constitution saving throw. They're pretty good at that. 16. Is that good enough?
Hold on. It went up. Sorry. It might be DC 16. Where is it? Con saving throw 16. So I guess that means he passes.
He passes. Yep.
Okay. Well, I will try that again.
Okay.
I can attack him twice for free. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
25. That hits.
All right.
For 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And we'll try that again.
All right. Ooh, and he's stunned.
Sweet.
Think you may have achieved your goal with this battle. All right. Who's next? The
It
drow?
is I. Hey,
Ah.
did we see which way the guy that was going to run for help went?
He went north.
He went north. So can I, it looks like out these windows, maybe I could see down that street north. So can I dimension door to get 10 feet in front of him?
Yes,
and
sure.
tell him to stop, or and we'll have mercy on him. So that's my action. And
So that's not like a spell. You're just telling him to stop.
Well, my dimension door is my spell.
Okay.
It's my action, and then I just tell him, I'm in front of him, and I tell him to just stay here, and then he'll have mercy.
All right. Do you want to give me some sort of charisma roll?
I will do my best. Is that, I guess, persuasion maybe or something? Or do you think it's intimidation? I guess it's probably intimidation, the way I was
Whatever you're
trying to say
better
it.
at.
Yeah,
Well,
it's really
I'm-
whatever you're better at.
I'm bad at both. 19. So I guess I'm better than I thought.
Okay. Let me have
Did you
him
guys see that on the roll 20?
Yeah, popped up
It
over there.
worked.
let me have
Intimidation
him roll
plus
some
0.
sort of, I mean, that's I'm not gonna say it's set in stone, but okay, his insight is lower than all right, so you're pretty intimidating. I'm not sure what he's gonna do about that, but okay.
I just bamfed in front of him like a super powerful mage, and he's like, "What the hell?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then in the meantime, I'll have my familiar get in the way of that caster that's right next to Schmax. Or that one's already stunned, isn't it? I guess he'll start harassing one of the other drow that's over there.
Okay. I'll say the one that's in the pincer between Brambrek and the golem.
So did you already move me? Is that why I don't see my
I did move you. You're up
Yeah.
at the top. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So whose turn?
Thrax.
It is mine. How are we at getting away from this? Can I run straight, basically due north, without having to deal with the grease?
Yeah.
Khalifa
Okay.
can drop the grease, right?
Okay.
I'm not sure,
then
but you can dance around it.
I'm going to run to a point right here, which is 35 feet away. And then I'm going to thorn whip the leader.
Oh,
My
He
thorn
is
whip
stunned, by
axe.
the way.
He's stunned.
He's stunned. If he gets unstunned, is he going to get away if nobody's grappling him?
Well, maybe.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're not going to
No, I
wake
think
him
it's a
up or
good idea.
anything. Yeah, you're not going to wake him up.
Well,
Yeah,
I just
thorn whip him.
I just want to hang on to this guy.
Now,
Yeah.
Thorn Whip pulls somebody 10 feet.
So it'll end up pulling him into the golem.
No, I'm just saying he wouldn't be right next to you.
That's
Yeah, but he'd be surrounded in a whip of thorns.
It Brambrick
Does thorn
grabbing
whip
him?
automatically let go at the end of? Oh,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah,
Oh crap.
yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, I guess I should just hack on somebody. All
Yeah,
right.
worry about these other drow, because while he's stunned, maybe we can grab him.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hack on this guy in between the golem and Brambrek.
Okay, great.
You have advantage on him because of the
Great.
owl.
On the first hit,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's a 27
Okay, yep.
for 16.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. And then can I move to attack the next one?
Yeah, I haven't been tracking your movement, but you tell me.
Distance wise, yeah. I just want to make sure.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's a 23
Yep.
for a 17 points.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
Right. The soldiers get to go.
Okay.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay. So for the stony construct, when a creature the construct can see starts its turn within 10 feet of the construct, which
Yes.
are the two next to me,
Uh-huh.
the construct can force it to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failed save, the target can't use reactions and its speed is halved until the start of its next turn.
Okay, great. All right, so wisdom saving throw for these two drow. Okay, not a problem. They got pretty good wisdom. Yeah, I think they both made it.
Damn. They
Still-
both made it.
That's
Jeez.
still a pretty good effect. Okay. So, none of them want to be here. So, I mean, this guy's got it the easiest. He doesn't have to disengage. He's gonna. He's going to. Let me check something real quick.
I kind of want him to run north by Breezy and Breezy to like jump out of the
Mhm.
out of his hiding spot and knife him.
That would be awesome.
Slit his throat.
I'm having trouble determining. Some places superiority dice say it's a D8.
It depends on how you got that superiority die, like whether it was a feat or it was something else. And
Okay, so this guy's going to. I mean, he's just going to run. Is the real answer? So he's going to run. You know what? I'll say he's only going to run 30 feet, but he's also going to cast darkness. So on like again, how okay, again, that's a square. That's also a square. That's also a square.
bigger square.
I hope I didn't delete anybody.
Nope.
Okay, that's not filled in, but that's okay. That looks like about the right size. That's also a square.
Oh, a rectangle.
Come on. All right, so he's going to cast darkness right here, and then he's going to run. Okay. And now these guys, actually, that works out really good for these guys because they can run 60 feet.
Damn, 60 feet?
Well,
Oh,
if
they're
they
dashing.
dash, yeah.
Yeah, they're
With,
dashing.
with
Gotcha.
darkness, do we not see them go?
You need to see somebody to make an opportunity attack on them. This guy's going to go, I don't know how far 60 feet is, but let's just say over there. Okay, so they're running, and you people are in darkness.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah.
All right, Melvin and Neil.
All
Melvin?
right. I'll go and I'll shoot the firebolt to the guy who's run off to the west.
Okay. And he's limping heavily, so go ahead.
Does that give me advantage?
No, I'm just saying you might kill him.
Yeah. Firebolt. 14. Jeez.
Nope.
I need Jay's rolling.
Okay. Second turn.
And the construct is going to he's going to chase after, since he can't see anything else, he's going to chase after, go up to the one that's up by Khalifa. So I'll just
Okay.
move him. Oh, you have to move him.
I mean, you can
60 feet up
assume
towards Khalifa.
I mean, I'll let you assume, he can hear footsteps. He can go whichever direction you want.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's
Your
going on
choice.
my command, so I can see,
True.
and
So-
I can probably even see that Khalifa has appeared where he's appeared, right?
Yeah, so you
I
want
have
him
that
to
line of sight.
you want him to go after that guy. That's not a problem. I'm just saying he doesn't have to. So right there, next to the bad guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Did we determine, is this
And
normal?
Would you ask?
Is this normal dark? Like, will goggles of night allow me to see through this?
It will not.
So it's special dark.
Special darkness.
Special dark. Okay.
but Breezy, you're not in it.
No, I know, but I need to go into it.
Why? Anyway.
Because the whole thing we're trying to do is capture that dude who's standing there stunned.
Okay, Melvin.
Cast fireball at those two guys.
Okay. Okay. They'll both give dex saving throws.
I guess if you kill them, they stop concentrating, right?
That's they both succeed, I guess.
Damn.
But that just means they take half damage. They still
yeah.
might lose their concentration.
Oh, that's right. Darkness is a concentration spell, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, the shitty rolling continues. So they both take 14 points of damage.
Okay. Both take 14 points of damage. Okay.
And
Yeah, let's have.
just concentrating on darkness needs to.
Yeah. Okay. They've got a really good Constitution save. Yeah. Sorry. Darkness stays up.
But you've inspired me, Melvin.
Okay. Is it the boss's turn?
Yep.
Okay. So he is also going to try to get out of his situation with. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
Isn't the one boss stunned?
Yeah. Sorry. One. All right. I'm going to stop doing
That
this.
one's
Yeah.
stunned.
One boss is stunned. So the other one that Khalifa is facing down is going to. Oh, come on. I mean, he's gonna cast darkness also.
What?
He was
He
not
wasn't intimidated?
He was intimidated. That's why he's casting darkness.
Counter spell.
He's scared.
Oh yeah. I'll counterspell it.
Okay. Then he doesn't cast darkness. Simple as
Nice.
that. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have errant circles on our map. All right. He tries to cast darkness. It doesn't work. You appear next to him. There's a big stone guy next to him. He tried to cast darkness. He can't.
Oh, if there's a big stone guy next to him, does he also have to make whatever saving throw?
True.
Start his
Yes,
turn?
he does.
Yep. Let me do that. Yeah. His speed is halved.
And he can't use reactions
and,
and
no
whatever.
reactions.
Yep.
Gollum's cool.
He
That column is cool.
all right. He pulls out his sword. He lays it down. And he says, I surrender.
All right. Excellent. I don't know if Neil's construct will obey me, but I gesture to the thing and say, "Hey, restrain this drow, please."
All right. Well, that's the bad guy's turn. He surrendered. So let's stick with the initiative order. So
Yeah, sure.
yeah. Brainbreck. It's very dark.
Yeah.
But you can hear footsteps and stuff. Oh well. Yeah, you can guess where the guy is.
Yeah.
Did he hear me swear when my firebolt didn't hit the guy that I was shooting at?
I mean, I can't.
He's just used to that. Your act is pretty blue. It's
I'm gonna.
it's got the
I'm gonna-
Tippergore label on it.
Even assuming that I'm moving at like half speed in the darkness or something. If I make the mace glow, will that cut through the darkness at all?
You make the mace glow and it just gets swallowed up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that I can kind of stumble in the direction of where he was,
You can.
and I'm gonna grapple him and hold him, restrain him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Give me I'll say give me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Well, because you're not even really sure where he is.
Okay, I rolled a 11 for athletics then.
Okay.
Disadvantage. I rolled a 23 without disadvantage. But
He's even worse. Oh, and he's stunned, so he automatically forget it. You grappled him. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. You grappled him. So
Um,
you've got him
I'm
in a bear hug or whatever.
Yep. I'm just gonna hold him tight.
Hmm.
2 prisoners is better than 1. Ariel?
So you know what our friend told you in the other room.
Yeah. Classic.
Do we want to get rid of that darkness, or should I get this guy that's running away? Because I'm probably the only one who can reach him. If we care about people escaping.
Get him.
All right, I'm gonna shoot rainbows at this dude who's on his last legs over at the far right,
Okay.
far left. Sorry,
All
far
right.
west.
He's got 20 hit. He's got 20 hit points. I'll just say that.
20 hit points. All right, let's see what we can do.
Okay.
Did that hit? It hit.
It hit.
Yep.
for 8.
Okay.
And let's try that again for another 6.
Okay.
And let's try it again.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
critical.
pretty good. We finally got
Mhm.
a crit for another.
18.
Although, yeah, it would be.
What's 20?
It would be 4 doubled 8. It'd be 13 actually.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
That's by my math. That does it.
okay. Yep. Me too. Same. I got the same math. All right.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I guess I'll sort of move after these guys.
Okay.
So, do I know which one cast the darkness? I assume it's this one in front.
Sure.
All right. And how does the poison interact with whisper? You know, I get.
Well,
sometimes-
you have disadvantage from the poison. You have advantage from being hidden, so that cancels out to be a straight roll. Unless Ariel's next to one of those guys, it's not going to get you sneak attack.
No, I don't know if I can. Well, I didn't think of that. We could retcon and say I did, but I doubt I would have done that.
Well, you were chasing them down.
I was trying. I didn't know how far they were. I mean, if they're literally right there, I could be right there. I didn't know if that was symbolic for them being off the edge of the screen.
No,
Well,
that's
that's
to
where they
say they're
got them.
there. Yeah. All right. So Ariel, if you're chasing them down, you're right up on that guy in the bottom.
Yep.
All right, but I need to hit the top guy because he's the one causing the darkness.
Actually, I think it's the bottom guy because he didn't get as far because he cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
So let's say it's that guy.
So where did we
So
end? Is
give me a straight attack roll.
straight attack roll? Okay, and that is plus 10. A
Ooh.
15.
Yeah. Nope.
Ooh, man.
All right, then I will try again. Since I can do 2 attacks, correct?
But you're not hidden anymore, so it's going to be a disadvantage.
With disadvantage. All right. Well,
Have bardic inspiration? No.
Oh yeah, Bardic. You do have Bardic Inspiration.
and what does that do for me?
Thank you.
Add a
Good
It's a
thing.
D8,
8 or
D8
10.
or D10.
10. I
Let
think.
me double check.
The D10. You can add a D10 to that 15.
17.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
I think the roller is tilted here.
No joke.
So
I did have that good turn just last one, but
keep lowest 1. All right. 21.
All right. Give me some damage.
But no sneak attack on that one, correct?
No sneak attack, so that's just straight whisper damage, which is 1d4 plus 6.
But it's just the fact that they take damage that makes them have to check concentration. Is that correct?
Yes, but more damage makes it harder. So if he'd gotten sneak attack, it would have been really hard for this guy to keep his concentration.
10. And I'm going to hit him with a superiority die as well in order to make him drop his weapon.
Okay, can you do that more than once?
You only have one superiority die, don't you?
I don't know. I'm looking it up online. Everything I find gives me conflicting information. One place says it's DC.
You got some feat that gave you that.
Yeah, you
right?
got a feat.
Yeah.
gives
so
you
is it just
1.
One.
Whatever that feat is, it'll tell you how many dice you get.
Except I don't know where to find that again.
You got 1. Now, this feat is a little weak. When I got it in my game, I negotiated with my dungeon master, so you and I can negotiate, but we haven't yet. So
Okay.
So
So I've already used that. So okay. So
Yeah.
he takes 10 points of damage.
okay. So he's gonna do a con saving throw. And he fails. Darkness is gone.
There we go.
So yeah, AJ, we can negotiate giving that a little bit of juice, but
Which
we
feat
haven't yet.
Was it?
Yeah.
Martial adept.
Yeah. And I got 2 maneuvers with that. I got disarming attack and maneuvering attack.
Come
Do you
on.
do one or the other per long rest or short rest?
Short rest.
Again, the thing I read
Sure.
said long or short, but again, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
short rest means long or short. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
if you sleep all night,
Any
that's
rest.
right.
right. Well, the darkness is gone, even though I'm having a hard time getting rid of it. Just
Awesome.
okay.
Good, that's what I was doing. There you go. Now Schmax, you got him?
Yeah. So
It seems like
he's
we
only
could have-
stunned till the end of my turn, right? But he's right now
Correct.
he's restrained by Brambrick.
Yeah, but do you have some rope you could tie him up with?
It seems like we could
I don't know that we've had a lot of success doing that in the past, but I guess his
Take him back
fellow
to the
has
house.
surrendered. Should I beat him up a little bit more? No.
I think
I mean, this guy. I will tell you, this guy is a hardy soldier. It would take a lot of beating him up if you're going to beat him to death. He looks like a
Maybe
tough.
just add to the restraint so that he can't break out, you know?
I think don't we want to like
I love
take
you.
these two guys somewhere where we can question them, where the people who are gone to get help can't return here with us?
Well,
Well,
we've gotten everybody who was going to go get help, except
Yeah.
for the two guys about to go east.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody's
Yeah.
actually left yet.
Oh, okay,
Successfully.
right.
Yeah, your best bet might be to go to beat the dudes to the east.
Exactly.
Keep them from running.
All right. I like it.
So you think you and Thrax can subdue this dude?
Brambrick and
He's
Thrax
gonna.
seems like a good, pretty.
Likely.
So long as it doesn't use magic or something, we're probably good.
And I'll just say, I mean, do you want to say that you just disarm this guy or something?
That would be smart. I'm
mean-
sure we did.
Yeah, he's stunned. Brambrecht's got him by the collar. I can grant that you like toss the sword away or
Have him
something.
in a giant bear hug.
Even better.
All right. Well, it seems like they have this under control. So I will sprint over here.
Okay. So the guy on the right is looking worse than the guy below you.
Okay. So I guess I will punch him.
Okay.
$26.
Okay.
For 7 points of damage is all.
Okay.
But might as well try and stun him.
All right. Let me see. He is stunned.
Sweet. So that'll stop him moving for a little while. So then I'll
Mhm.
punch the guy to the south of me. 26 for 11.
Okay.
And we'll try and stun him. Why not? Do
Okay.
go for the hat trick.
All right. Both these guys are stunned. So describe what you did just now. What'd you do? Tell us, Max. What'd you do?
Well, so the first guy, I just put my right foot out and I caught his right heel and it I tapped it over behind his left foot, that old trick. And he went sprawling face forward. Bam! And he just, he wasn't ready for it. It hit his nose. And then I turned and the other guy just put him in a full Nelson and popped his head just right and he's out.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Got to sleep. I whispered in his ear.
The glowing green ninja trips one while the other one in a headlock.
He's not glowing anymore. We determined
I
that.
think I get another hit for free. So
You do?
Hit
I
Ariel.
think I'm gonna hit the guy. I'm gonna hit the guy to the south of me
Okay.
just while I'm doing it. 2d20, keep highest one. 29 for
Yeah.
8.
Okay.
All right.
So now we've got 4 prisoners.
It seems like a lot.
Maybe we should have fewer.
What are you gonna feed him?
No kidding.
We're gonna feed them to the giants.
Feed them each other.
Okay, that's my turn, I think.
All right.
I think you can probably go a day or 2 without food. It's fine.
Rats.
So the other guy, the boss, is now unstunned,
Yes, he is.
but his turn is not up for a while. But he is unstunned
He's being grappled by Brambrecht,
by Brembrook.
but he's been disarmed. I think. Did we agree on that?
Yes.
We did
Yes.
agree on that.
Okay.
Okay, Khalifa.
So yeah, I not knowing whether it'll obey me or not, I told Neil's construct to restrain this guy that has dropped his weapons in front of us. And
It goes on Neil's turn. So
yeah, and so I'll tell the guy that he made a smart decision and that I'm good for my word and that he'll receive mercy if he cooperates. And I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll just hold up my arm and have my familiar kind of fly over to me and perch on my shoulder or something.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
sit on the steps. Put him in timeout.
All right.
Put him in timeout.
He does. You tell him to sit on this step right here, and he does that
Cool.
on his turn, I guess. Okay. Is that it, Khalifa?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Drax.
All right. Can I just start tying, extra wraps of rope around whoever we're trying to capture?
Yeah. Why don't you give me an athletics check, just for the heck of it?
I don't think I've ever done that. Oh, exciting.
Did we establish if you're raging or not?
I was raging. It
Okay.
sounds like I would be not
You s-
raging once I get once I start messing around with rope.
Well, but if you're grappling him, that would be with advantage because that's a strength check. Oh, and you're gonna win that. Doesn't matter. He got an 11.
Okay, I did a 27 on my first roll. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
Brambrex got him tight, and you grab onto his hair. You got him by his hair too, or whatever you want to grab.
Can I actually tie him up in a rope?
I'm gonna say not yet, but
Okay.
you just got a good
that's
hold
fair.
on him.
So extra grapplage.
Yeah.
Probably I have his knees, not his hair, given the
Okay.
height thing.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. And it's the soldier's turn. Okay, so they are stunned. So there you go. All right.
Melvin and Neil.
I'll go first. Go with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we have no one to shoot. So I am going to
Pull out your
start
drugs.
heading back. I'm going to start heading back towards the house, and I'm going to yell out to everybody, "Hey, let's bring them all back into the safe house."
Nice.
And I'm going to send the construct to grapple the boss up here,
Okay.
and he's going to start bringing him back to the house.
Okay.
And can I also just tell Khalifa, hey, we should start, do your mind communication thing so we can communicate without these guys hearing us.
Oh, that's a good call. I think we have to be relatively close. So once we get inside, we'll do that ritual
Okay.
of telepathic communication.
Okay. That's it for me.
All right, I'm going to get out my +1 squeegee and start cleaning up the grease.
All right. All right. Good to know. A little soap in there. Okay.
If we're not attacking folks, I'll ready an action to shoot at any drow show up while people are coming into the house. That's what I'll do.
What about these guys on the right? Are we just gonna try and tie them up too? They're gonna wake up in a second.
Yeah, bring them in. Let's take them all inside.
Seems like a lot of prisoners.
It is a show of good faith, though. If we slaughtered them here with these other guys standing there watching us, it'd be kind of.
Yeah, if we're gonna, kill them for effect, we should do it, to our own advantage, not.
Yeah, like while we're interrogating them, we can say, "Tell us this, or we'll kill you."
For example. Okay,
For example.
so that was Melvin. Okay, so now it's the boss's turn. One of them is surrendered. The other one, I'm gonna roll wisdom to see how fanatical he is. Where high means he's fanatical. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So he is being grappled by Brambrek, so he tries to headbutt Brambrek. And doesn't work. And he tries to bite Brambrek in the nose. I'll give him 2 attacks. He'd have 2 short. All right. He's trying to headbutt you and bite you in the nose, Brambrek. And he spits in your face.
This is a technicality, but with a headbutt, would he actually cause poison damage? That had succeeded?
If he then could spit in the wound, yes. All right. So this guy's not giving in.
Okay. Is it my turn then? The other one is
It's surrendered. Yeah. Yep.
doing whatever we've asked of him. Okay, well, I guess I tell the guy that I'm currently grappled. Game is up, man. Everybody is either dead or surrendered. You need to do the same.
All right. Give me intimidation with advantage. And you've got bardic inspiration if you need to be extra intimidating.
I rolled a 17 plus my intimidation, so 20. If you
All
need
right.
me to roll bardic inspiration, I can throw a d10 on it too.
Another wisdom. Yeah. All right. Yeah. He's looking at his friend who surrendered. He's looking at the 2 of you that have him, and he's unarmed. He's
4 other dead drow around him.
He's like, you're not going to get any information from me. But he's stopped struggling quite as much.
Okay. Well, then I won't hit him as well.
Can we? I'm not trying to break the flow, but I think we could have some fun role playing this interrogation. So would it be possible if we could do that like next week, where we have a little more time?
Well, it won't be this week. I didn't know if you're going to say over email or it won't be this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think we could just start off the session with it next time.
Yeah, I mean, we're about to wrap up. I don't know if we still want to do anything with these last 2 drow, these 2 soldiers.
I think we should keep them all prisoner. That's what I
Just
call
bring 'em
out
in.
to Schmax and say let's bring everybody inside and get out of the open.
Here's the thing, the regular drow prisoners might be less hardened from telling us something useful.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say you could grab all these guys. I mean, I was thinking of having one more trick up their sleeve, but Breezy moves in with his dagger to their throat. They're going to be fine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
It makes I'm perfectly fine with wrapping this up here and saying you've got 4 prisoners.
Cool.
We can even say, I guess we don't have to decide now if you teleport back with the library with them or not. That can all be decided next week.
Isn't
I don't want them to
teleportation
go
a willingness thing? Like if they're not willing to go, can't they
It's a
not
good
go?
question.
I think it opens. I thought it opened a portal.
It does, but then I wonder.
I mean, take something like Dimension Door. Like, doesn't the person have to be willing to go through it?
Yeah, the Dimension Door is willing,
Yeah.
but
We got a week.
But if they're,
teleportation circle is any creature that enters the portal instantly appears. It doesn't say anything about willing on teleportation circle.
Yeah.
That's actually good to know for future use, actually.
Mm-hmm.
We can just toss them in there.
Yep.
Okay.
But it only lasts 1 round, so it'd have to be coordinated where it's like I'm like you're holding the guy grappled, and I create it and you throw him in or something. But
Unless you're intentionally trying to splinch them.
yes, mention him, Chris. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Good times. As
Hey,
usual.
that actually-
Great.
As usual, I didn't know
That
what
actually
you were
turned
going
out a
to
lot
do.
better,
But,
turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to at the beginning. It was Breezy in my acting job, I guess. Really sucked those guys in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Breezy was
Is-
upset that they had crossbows or something.
I was upset to get shot. I don't like that.
Miller is just sitting there going, "It's the Brambrek way."
Yeah, I'm like,
I like that. I like that we had the advantage of the guys that had the horrible perception checks, and we had everyone like all nicely contained within the building. But then
Yeah.
they got out anyway, and then of course it turned into the whole group after all.
So the lesson here is when you're ambushing somebody inside a building, you shut the door.
Yeah,
It's our first ambush, really. You know.
yeah. All right, I
Uh,
gotta
I,
bail for
I
tonight.
was always, I
All right,
Catch
good night,
you guys
was
Hunter.
also
later.
thinking I might get
See ya,
out
Hunter.
for fear.
Good night, y'all.
All right.
Right.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Good times.